Chest hurts.
Try not to breathe, son. Ribs broken, almost punctured your lung. Gonna try and move it.
General Skylast, we've lost the bridge. Enemies smashed through, heading right for us.
Knew we couldn't hold them long. Tell everyone to fall back. We'll make our stand here. Welcome to the fight for Belsavis, Master Jedi. You're just in time to be torn apart by a horde of escaped warmongers.
You'll need to be more specific. What are we dealing with here?
Imperials got careless, opened something they shouldn't have, unleashed an entire army on us, some species we've never seen. They're called Eshka, remnants of a galaxy-spanning civilization predating the Republic. Couldn't play nice and got sentenced here. Permanently.
Didn't seem to do much for their temperament. They still don't play nice.
You'd think a few thousand years in stasis would have cooled them off a bit. No such luck. These Eshka are relentless. Been hammering us non-stop. Won't be long before they overrun us. We need a diversion, something to put them on the defensive and stall their momentum. That's where you come in.
I sense that there's more, and not all of it is pleasant.
What I'm proposing is dangerous, but it beats waiting for the Eshka to wipe us out. We've pinpointed two potential targets, a supply depot and an outpost housing some of the Eshka's key leaders. Hitting either of those ought to draw their warriors back and allow us to retake some ground.
The Eshka will be nothing without a chain of command.
They're holed up in an outpost right now, probably planning something horrible for us. Kill every last one of them. You're still welcome to go after the supply depot. Dangerous, but every bit helps. I'll see if I can get some more answers about these Eshka while you're out. Good hunting.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
Feel the power.
You survive. Feel the power of the Sith.
Professional quality, done on time.
There are things you should know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.
You're fast, but not fast enough. Executor Kranos is gone.
Rayful.
It's Commander Rayful now. Thank you for blessing Colonel Harith with a glorious death.
If you're looking for death, I'm happy to oblige.
You mock what you do not understand. Like the Emperor, we draw power from the suffering and death of others. These scientists are not hostages. They are fuel to feed us as we strike you down.
If you hadn't come here, we owe you our lives.
That was amazing. Outnumbered, outgunned, but those Imperials never stood a chance.
Pac, how did you see that?
Saw the whole fight in the security hollow. Pretty incredible, and I've seen some good fights.
Just wait until I get my hands on Kranos. Then you'll see something really impressive.
Kranos is what the Imperials call their leader. He took Dr. Gantrell.
Took him? His tracking chip says he's right there.
The Sith carved it out of the doctor's skin and threw it in the corner. He screamed the whole time.
I would have done the same thing if I didn't want my prisoner tracked.
Kranos may be a fanatic, but he's no fool.
You have to find Dr. Gantrell. Our project is too important to fall into enemy hands.
I think you better tell me what your team's been up to.
We're studying unknown alien technology in the prison's lower levels. The power core alone is astonishingly complex.
Could Kranos use the power core as a weapon to destroy Belsavis?
He wants to what? That's insane.
Yes, but is it possible?
If the core was breached, the resulting blast would rip Belsavis apart, but the Imperials would be killed too.
That's why the Emperor sent Kranos' death cult. We need to catch them before Dr. Gantrell gives up the key to the power core.
Wait. There's more. Our team created a number of advanced warfare prototypes by combining Republic and alien technology. When the Empire attacked, we hid the weapons in one of the vaults near the Republic settlement. If the prisoners find them...
The only thing I care about is stopping Kranos.
It's hard enough putting down this riot. If the prisoners have advanced weaponry, thousands could die.
Those lives are meaningless. Stopping Kranos is all that matters.
You're a Jedi. You can't turn your back on this.
Clean it up yourselves. The Republic didn't even want the Jedi to know this prison existed.
You think they had any say in it? I'll go deal with those prototypes myself. You just get to the research vault and save Dr. Gantrell.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You've already gained access to the maximum security wing. Impressive. I didn't expect my men to kill you, but I was hoping they'd slow you down.
Your pathetic followers never stood a chance. Neither will you.
The Force is a powerful ally, but I have my own resources, and more than one plan to destroy this world. My commandos are planting explosives along the volcanic rift. The detonation will trigger cataclysmic eruptions. Geysers of molten lava will kill millions, including you.
All these little traps are spreading your forces too thin. You won't have anyone left when I finally catch up with you.
If all goes as planned, that meeting will never happen.
So this is just a distraction.
One you cannot afford to ignore. Not unless you want the Emperor to win. If you're going to stop my commandos, I suggest you hurry. I'll press on without you. I'm sure you understand.
You'll be surprised.
Feel.
know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.
power of the Sith.
Feet.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Think you like this?
Embrace the power.
You'll be surprised.
I'll have it done in 2 shakes.
things you should know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.
Dr. Gantrell, I presume.
You arrived just in time. That beast was about to eat me alive.
That thing may have scared you, but it wasn't a big deal for me.
I'm glad to hear it, because we have a much larger problem. Kranis took the key to the prison's power core. He intends to destroy it. Do you have any idea what that means?
Yes. He'll wipe out all life on Belsavis.
It's far, far worse than that. The power core derives energy from hyperspace itself. A detonation will send shockwaves at light speed. Belsavis's destruction is only the beginning. The shockwaves will annihilate this entire system and consume the ones adjacent to it. Trillions will die.
You know a lot. I don't understand why Kranis didn't kill you.
He thought it would be more amusing to let the creatures down here devour me. Please don't leave me. Seal me inside of one of the empty vaults until the Republic regains control.
Stopping Kranis is the only thing that matters.
But you're a Jedi! You can't just leave me here to die!
All this time you spent complaining could have been spent making your way to the vault.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Power. You survived.
Professional quality, done on time.
You survived.
You'll be surprised.
I'll have it done in 2 shakes.
I'll start right away.
Simple enough.
You survived. Feel the power of the Sith.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You did it and then some. With their leaders dead and their supplies destroyed, the Eshka are in a bad way. They're pulling back now. Should give us time to catch our breath. Thanks.
The Force was with me, as usual.
Wasn't just a fluke. I can see that. You've probably guessed the Republic didn't build this place. It was constructed thousands of years ago by a species called the Rakata. The Rakata hated the Eshka. Wrote about them like they were a plague. Waged a war that engulfed the entire galaxy. In the end, the Eshka were nearly wiped out. The few 100,000 survivors brought here to be locked away in stasis.
The Rakata could have saved us all a lot of heartache by just killing the Eshka.
The Eshka still had their uses. Apparently, the Rakata would pull them out of stasis and unleash them on unruly planets. The Eshka conquered half the galaxy in their heyday, and they'll pick up right where they left off if they ever escape. Your raid caught them off guard. They're crippled, shaken. Now is the time to press our advantage and halt their advance for good.
I think that pretty much goes without saying.
We've traced the bulk of the Eshka's comm activity back to a small cavern. We think they're using it as a command station. Whoever's in there is coordinating the Eshka's entire offensive. It's our best shot at taking out their leadership. I want you to take it.
I guess I'm willing to check it out.
There's a lot of extra comm chatter coming out of that station. Not sure what all the commotion is about, but we can't wait to find out. Find the station, take out the leadership. Then, maybe we can go back to pushing the Imperials off this rock.
Embrace the power. Feel the... Feel the power of the sea.
There are things you should know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.
I got the job done.
Embrace.
This'll put a smile on that face.
You finally trust me to do something.
You got it, boss. I'll start right away.
Of course.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Mafurk naho ratiest bi elmu, intisor ma hefne.
Tasted the dark side, have they? How enlightening. Killing me will bring them further down the path.
Ziniest jur drukal jasbro, li hidan naka miest hija. Bien furk dan mitov, makopiet ni horma, gurm genakt.
Surely you realize you can't stand against me.
Don't waste words on these vermin. Kill them and be done with it.
Jik inter, mebeg drest pastiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain.
You're probably right. He is Sith, after all. Finish him off, and we'll get started.
No, wait!
Hem hefne, afrigiest, li nixtik tiestle, ile. Ir hennest ik kark gwe.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Gorfiodiam, tiest zite kor mili kiest madwa. Jik inter, mebeg drest pastiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain.
The Eshka general is dead, but he mentioned something about awakening a world razor that would destroy us all.
Wait, the World Razor? He said that? So maybe it is true. This is bad.
I'm sure he just said that to mess with our heads.
I'm not so sure. I've heard of this World Razor before. A few deep cell inmates were babbling about it. Could barely understand a word they said, much less put any stock in it. Went on about this thing in the planet's core. Claimed it was massive, as old as the galaxy. I thought it was just superstitious nonsense.
A few prisoners and a dying Eshka aren't the most reliable sources.
The prisoner's terror looked real enough. And the Eshka may be a lot of things, but they're not liars. If this World Razor actually exists, waking it up is probably the worst thing the Eshka could do. You've got to stop them. Best place to start is the deep prison. All kinds of ancient monstrosities sealed away down there. You'll be on your own, though. Watch yourself.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You made it. Good. Now listen up. Got a possible lead on that World Razor. Recon droids picked up a large contingent of Eshka, headed for the prison bowels. Elite soldiery. Very dangerous. Led by none other than the Eshka's patriarch, Gore Claw. If that maniac's involved, it's a sure bet they're up to something.
Sounds like you've run into this Gore Claw before.
He's killed dozens of my men. Wants nothing more than to lead the Eshka on a galaxy-conquering spree. The Eshka are gonna need one heck of a trump card if they run off this rock. My money's on the World Razor. Dug up some records on the thing. Very apocalyptic. Saw phrases like, destroyer of planets and eater of stars more often than I'd like.
Don't suppose you've found anything on how we destroy this thing?
No, nothing substantial yet. I suspect killing it is out of the question, but we may have other options. Overheard some Eshka comm chatter. Something about disabling a fail-safe. Could be our ticket to stopping all this nonsense. The transmission came from a nearby cave. Lots of Eshka assembling there. Gonna need you down there to see what this fail-safe is all about.
There's no time like the present.
This mission will take you deeper into Belsavis than anyone's gone. It's a dangerous world down there, but the Republic, heck, maybe the galaxy, is counting on you. Good luck.
Embrace the power. Embrace.
Just what you needed.
You survived. of the Sith.
Korruli enitede de kerbukenehet. Biesmetete först, janterogise. Habib quadernos doligan de bisobedience.
I'm afraid you lost me there.
Biesmetete först, janterogise. Das matzenke yujum. Maestrame huruba. As the Albion Tisere Basamana.
The Burning Way. What is that?
Kuadmer Yersa Digheist. Me bagadres bastiatan Albines för Kostinti. Karista, se Jingbatad, Hejevator.
If your people had just destroyed the World Razor, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Mirengebres, Biesjara, Ganristia. Afarjet jestese dieres, leke yestertinte. Temor, toheke lurm, sabiens tentetors, telerestia.
Report your ailments.
So, not my best work.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Feel the power of the Sith.
See you when I have something.
I'll have it done in 2 shakes.
You survived.
I'll report soon, sir.
This'll put a smile on that face. If you say so.
Jik inter, mebeg drest pastiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain. Zinies jur drukal jasbro, li hida naka miest hija.
Goreclaw, I presume?
Bien furk dan mitov, makopiet ni horma, gurm genakt. Ma furk naho ratiest bi elmu, intisor ma hefne.
You survived.
Ikutriest migiat data. Turdem fodien tiekia dakshek, et zenya. Avulkiet circuma ratiesge kore.
All right, you've got my attention. Start talking.
Zraben jigiawa, magoliest kiberu jiasnu. Te judur. Inti galiasti, Mi Baxter Inti.
What kind of rewards are we talking here?
Litiest Tikinti Twatlek. Hin orbiet Tietge. Li Jorkun insortet. Jektirjed Lagador Bra Kal. Janasies Nierho.
All right. But you better keep your end of the bargain.
Tagmak, Torstidal, Getiet. Hemsjefne, Afrigest, Linixtik, Tiestle, Ile. Adjilon i Norkienne, Taika.
You survived.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Embrace the power. Feel the power of the Sith.
things you should know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.
You're too late. The detonite charges are in place. Even you won't be able to stop them all in time.
All your tricks and distractions can't stop me, Kranis. I'm ending this.
We're all going to die here. The difference is, I'll live again.
Hemnining bagi naya, napikara hikap, naya karak. Bawa jamgun, nepin memna.
The enemy is on a suicide mission. Take them out!
For the Emperor's glory! Die and be reborn!
Umnuk inumemnu. Amka kammem perolak palak.
Colonel Bartov?
Raka kemyu amkam nemnu. Namgan bak umnok kijak. Kanam jiwanemak. Hemgam yamanaya angam.
It would be easier if she just contacted me on my holo.
Nulilak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang. Ampa nemnang memua inok. Nikad agak kip nebab. Naya amgam barakeki.
You survived.
Think you'll like this.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
There you are. We were getting worried. Thought maybe I'd sent you to your death down there.
General Skyless told me about the World Razor. Hard to believe something like that's been down in the vaults this whole time.
So what happened? Did you stop the World Razor?
The World Razor is not our concern anymore.
I was hoping for a more thorough debrief, but if you say it's over, I'll take your word for it.
I can't thank you enough for all your contributions. You've done the Republic a real service. Project Noble Focus would still be up and running if you hadn't exposed Senator Tudos and stopped those Ratataki.
And you even took out Goreclaw. Good riddance, I say. That lunatic had it coming.
Unless you need something else, I think we're done.
The Eshkar are still on the lam, but they've taken a big hit today. Still plenty of stragglers, but with Goreclaw dead, a lot of them have started killing each other. Weird, but I can't complain. You put a lot on the line to help us out there. The Republic owes you one.
Embrace the power.
Using a lightsaber is just as much science as art.
Colonel Bartov, I was told you wanted to see me.
First, let me express my gratitude. Your actions saved many Republic soldiers.
The Empire's forces were all over Belsavis when I arrived. Someone had to stop them, and your people weren't up to it.
Your lack of humility aside, my people only just got here. We're doing fine, thank you. I'll make the rest of this quick. There's some confusion I need you to clear up. My forces apprehended this prisoner during the riots. I need to know why one of the galaxy's worst criminals was helping you.
I could sense you were hiding something.
It's true. I came here a decade ago as a prisoner, and I deserved it. I did things you don't want to know about. Being on Belsavis, surrounded by scum just like me, it opened my eyes. Even if I could never leave here, I could still change. It took years, but I did it. The warden made me an honorary guard. Said I earned that.
Once a criminal, always a criminal. Sooner or later, you'll fall back to your old ways.
I'm trying to make up for the terrible things I've done. The warden gave me that chance.
So you claim. Unfortunately, we have no evidence to support your story. It's possible the records were destroyed in all the chaos. However, it's also possible you're lying.
What were his crimes? Why is Pac imprisoned for life on Belsavis?
Only the most vicious and dangerous criminals end up here. Take the worst crimes you can imagine and multiply them by 1,000.
I'm not like that anymore. I helped you.
Now you see my dilemma. I don't want to imprison someone who doesn't deserve it, but I don't want to set a criminal free.
If the warden made Pac a guard, someone knows about it. Keep him in the holding cell until you find the truth.
That sounds reasonable. Pac, you'll stay here until we get this all straightened out.
Guess it's better than going back into Gen Pop.
I'm sure you have business elsewhere. Thank you again for everything you did here.
Best place to buy. Durable, military-grade supplies.
Master Satil, Executor Kranis and his followers are dead. Belsavis is safe.
The galaxy is in your debt once again, but I fear this is far from over.
The Emperor would never devote all his resources to Belsavis. We must find his other targets.
There is a rumor of high-ranking Sith gathering at a remote Imperial space station, allegedly on the Emperor's orders. One of our best scouts volunteered to investigate. He's disappeared.
Rumors are good bait to lure a desperate Jedi.
That, or the rumors are correct. Jomar Chul attempted to infiltrate the Imperial space station where the Sith are meeting, and hasn't checked in since. I know you and Jomar have had differences, but I believe he's onto something.
Don't get your hopes up. He's probably dead.
Regardless, you're now our best hope for learning what's happening on that station.
This is worth pursuing.
I'm transmitting coordinates to the space station. I have no advice for getting inside.
Leave that to me.
May the Force be with you.
Master Jedi, I'm aware that my recent military record might raise some concerns. I want to reassure you that my squad fatality rates have not consistently been this high.
Nothing matters but the success of the mission, Sergeant.
Exactly, Master Jedi. The first squad I commanded after making Sergeant was sent to free POWs being held at a small Imperial outpost. Intel said the place would be lightly manned. Most of the Imperials wouldn't arrive for another 24 hours. Intel was wrong.
I assume you got more than you bargained for?
The Imperials sent their reinforcements a day early. When my squad broke into the outpost, we were outnumbered 10 to 1. We were outmanned and outgunned, but we achieved our objective, freed all the POWs, and came out alive. My squad's casualty rate was 97.4%, but we had no fatalities.
It's impressive that anyone made it out of there with those odds.
They were good soldiers, far better than any of the others I've had under my command. Our mission was accomplished without permanent loss of Republic resources. That squad was effectively trained, and as a result, we achieved victory much more efficiently.
They must have been remarkable soldiers.
They are. Good soldiers are a resource. Yes, their loss damages the war effort, but they are meant to be used. Victory for the Republic is worth any cost. Master Jedi, our downtime has had a positive impact on my battle readiness. I believe I'm 14.2% more prepared for combat now.
It's good to know you've been using your time wisely, Sergeant.
I've had a lot of time to think. I've forgotten what that was like.
I won't tolerate laziness, Sergeant.
Of course, Master Jedi. I've been thinking about my original squad. I haven't seen any of them since we liberated that POW camp. They seem to be on active duty, but I can't find any mention of commendations or recognition. They should be decorated soldiers.
They were soldiers under your command. Statistically, they should be corpses.
Yes, but they were better than the statistical average. They beat the odds. Carson, Nadja, Eckert, that whole squad has simply vanished.
One might almost believe that you considered those soldiers people.
They'd be most valuable to the Republic deployed on the front. This just doesn't make sense to me. Finally tracked down my old squad mates, Master Jedi. Wishing I hadn't. General Garza recruited them into the Special Forces Black Ops program. But now, they're in a detention facility on Beirun, convicted of war crimes.
Black Ops are supposed to be secret. Who gave you this information?
It started as a nasty rumor from Imperial propaganda, but the detention center's warden confirmed everything. They renamed my old squad the Surgeons, tasked them with destabilizing the Empire's command structure by removing its best leaders. But the Surgeons didn't just target Imperial commanders. They went after the officers' families. They wanted to send the enemy a message.
That's the sort of communication the Empire needs more of.
Killing civilians only gives the enemy more resolve, puts their backs against the wall. The detention center's warden says my old squad mates are serving life sentences. They're young. That's a lot of years to spend in cages. The next time I get nostalgic and curious, Master Jedi, give me a planet to invade.
Old Doc's always been more of a lover than a fighter. But I had to up my game since you came around. It's not easy looking good when you're fighting next to a Jedi. But I figured out the trick.
You're dashing even when you're only standing around.
That comes naturally. I'm talking about skill, gorgeous. Yep. Next time we're surrounded by the scum of the galaxy, they're gonna be sorry they met me. Every time I think I've seen it all, the galaxy shows me something new and crazy. The latest Journal of Xenomedicine reports that Wookiees live for centuries and mate for life. How can they do that? It's unnatural.
Being with the same man for the rest of my life? No thanks.
I'm supposed to believe that if old Doc offered you a lifetime commitment, you'd turn me down? Not that it was a hypothetical. Catching up on the latest medical data always makes me hungry, and I hate eating alone. What do you say, beautiful? Grab a bite?
I had something else in mind, but if you aren't feeling up to it...
Snack time can wait. I swear, every time we're together, it's different. You're not using Jedi mind tricks on me, are you?
Would you be excited if I said yes?
Sure. I mean, no. I don't know. Are you doing it right now? Don't answer that. I'm tired, that's all. Been a long year. Sergeant Rusk better have left me some energy pudding. Grazing soldier eats everything that isn't nailed down. I'll see you around.
What have you got for me? I can't accuse the entire Senate of betraying the Republic. I need to know exactly who is behind this. The Senate is made up of greedy, power-hungry opportunists. We can't ignore a traitor in the Senate. We must advise the authorities.
Your people speaking of the Empire sound like a distorted echo. When I was born, we thought the rest of the galaxy to be mystery and legend. We had been alone for 1,000 years.
What was it like? I can't even imagine.
We were what you made us. In my youth, Jedi were how you threatened errant children. Obey your masters or the Jedi will obliterate you. For thousands of years, we had total control of 100 star systems. Then the Jedi drove us to the farthest fringe of the galaxy.
That was generations ago. Do people really still care?
Did your people still care to fear us when we re-emerged? This is hardly worth debating. I gain nothing from understanding how your Republic's fools view the galaxy. I am surprised that once your council finishes its brainwashing, any Jedi has a spine left to oppose the Emperor. Perhaps you are young enough to still cultivate the strength of the Sith.
I'm open to Sith tricks. What have you got?
The dark side is no trick, Jedi. When you release the control the Jedi Council has drilled into you, when you feel anger in your every connection to the Force, when you accept that a woman must use any means necessary to prove her strength, then you will have discovered the dark side. I do not know how more to prepare you to face the Emperor. What has your training been? All I know of Jedi ways is from Revan. Surely they have changed in 300 years.
Not as much as you'd think.
That is the great failing of both our peoples. We do not change. When I step onto Korriban, I'm always surprised to see the same training I saw 3 centuries ago. Only my visions set me apart, made them bring me before the Emperor. In his presence, I first saw who he was and what he planned.
It must have taken great will to conceal such thoughts.
Showing anything but submission would have been my death. I alone could not defeat him, so I chose to wait for one who could. I thought Revan and the Jedi exile were my chance.
That was 300 years ago. Obviously, it didn't work out.
I hoped it would. I was their eyes and ears in the Sith Academy, their most trusted ally. I liked them. I would have served them, but my vision told me they would fail. I cut down the exile and brought Revan to the Emperor as a gift.
Is that when he made you his executioner?
The only way to live long enough to find the Jedi who would kill the Emperor, to find you, was to convince him to trust me. He took my offering and gave me a place at his side. He gave me immortality. It was a gift, but not without its price.
So, when do I get my own Padawan? Always wanted to be a teacher.
Just because you're a knight doesn't mean you know how to train another Jedi.
True enough. Keep thinking Jedi are supposed to be nice. Here, pretend you're my Padawan. Got a hypothetical moral dilemma for you. Say you could only save the Republic or the Jedi Order. Which would you choose and why? Don't think. Answer.
We're all that prevents the Sith from conquering the galaxy. Without us, there'd be no Republic.
Excellent answer, my Padawan. Have a sweet flat cake. See? I'd make a nifty master. Learn from the best, after all.
Power.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Embrace the power.
The Grey Enclave extends limitless congratulations. Grey Secant has deemed this research cycle Red Radian and departed to continue the mission of analysis. But the fortunate happenings continue. All signals indicate that Grey Secant will return at a later time interval for comparative analysis. When the glorious new data collection begins, you will be informed and welcomed again. Advance always toward Purple Parallel, honored friend.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Embrace the power.
You need me.
Glad to be back. You're fine. Guess you like me after all. Guess you like me after...
I live to serve. You love me.
Sir.
Here again.
Embrace the power.
See you when I have something.
You love the result.
This is Station Korriban's flame to unidentified vessel. You have violated Imperial space. Submit your security clearance or be destroyed.
Stand down, you ignorant fool. I'm here on the Emperor's orders.
Transmitting clearance code now.
Stand by while I... We're so pleased you're here, Grand Moff. You'll find our security airtight.
That is unlikely.
I've, cleared a docking bay for you. Please proceed with your landing, sir.
For the moment, they believe I am Grand Moff Fresh. But this ruse will not hold. Prepare to kill everyone.
Haven't you noticed? I don't leave survivors.
Your most admirable quality. Don't waste any time. Destroy the enemy while we have the elements of surprise.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Right on time. You're practically a droid. I knew if I applied the right stimulus, you couldn't resist coming here.
Something's wrong with Leha. She's not herself. She tricked me.
Jomar was chasing proof you'd fallen to the dark side. He fell into my trap like a greedy child. You were just as easy.
I came to kill high-ranking Sith, but I'll settle for you. Back down while you still can.
Please, don't hurt her. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Poor boy. You think you love me, but what we shared in secret on Tython was only a shadow of true passion.
They indulged their base desires. Impressive.
I'll show you true ecstasy, Jomar. But first things first.
Attack me and die. It's that simple.
You remember the meaties? I gave my little droid friends a few upgrades I think you'll enjoy. Briefly.
The power of the Sith.
Stop! 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 Where are we?
Leha, it's me. You're going to be all right.
My poor droids. How did we get here?
You and the Emperor set this trap. Why?
I can feel the Emperor's presence. He hates you. The things he made me do.
Come home to Tython. Master Satele will help you. I have no right to ask you for anything, but the Council doesn't need to know about us. Please, keep our relationship to yourself.
Not only are you a hypocrite, but now you're begging for favors. Considering all the trouble you've caused, the least you can do is offer a little compensation.
You're right. I have something back on Tython that I can send you. My mission wasn't a total failure. I overheard Leha delivering orders from the Emperor to a high-ranking Sith Lord. I couldn't hear details, but I know someone named Lord Fulminus went on a secret mission to the planet Voss.
Lord Fulminus? The Emperor isn't taking any chances with Voss.
I'll take Leha home. Thank you for saving her. Us.
Master Satele, I rescued Jomar and found Leha Nerez. She's been under the Emperor's control and needs your help. They're headed for Tython now. I also learned a high-ranking Sith named Fulminus is on the planet Voss.
That is disturbing news. Voss was discovered only recently. Its society is dangerously unbalanced. The people worship an elite group of Force users who rule with absolute authority. Despite our best efforts, Voss's government rejects the Jedi Code.
The Emperor has always taken a great interest in that world. I thought he sought to conquer it, but clearly he intends its destruction.
Go to Voss. Find Lord Fulminus and stop his plans.
First and 10 from the 19-yard line. There's
You'll be surprised.